Yeah, right, guys, Super Japanime here, back with another live stream of more Sonic the Hedgehog merch discussion. So what we'll usually do, guys, is when we get really comfortable, I hope everyone is watching out there in the US and whatnot. We'll just go through some comics, and if you guys have any questions and whatnot on my collection here in the background, then feel free to answer any questions. I'll answer them as best I can. And yeah, we're just here to relax, guys, and chill out, really. So as long we will, as usual, we'll now continue with the old Sonic the Comic UK comics here that I have. Pretty cool. Let's start off here. This is the Sonic the Hedgehog. This is the Casino Night Zone, guys. This is an awesome artwork here. Really great artwork. I'm actually going to change the layout of the site. A bit more light. See how that goes. A bit more light on the subject, hey guys. So it looks a lot better. You can see there. Pretty awesome there. This artwork here is by Richard Elson, which is a fantastic artist. Really great artist. Got some awesome artwork there. Dr. Robotnik. Really great artwork. Really angry there. I do really enjoy looking at these comics because the artwork is really, really awesome. Really great. There's a Sonic there in the pinball machine. Pretty cool artwork. Spice things up yet again, guys. We'll show you a few Sonic plushes. This is a rather nice plush here. Pretty good plush. This is the 25th anniversary Dr. Eggman plush. Very, very rare these days. Hard to get a hold of. This is the 8-inch one, so there's only one size. These are the shiny variants that they did in the 25th anniversary from Tomy. I think they're really cool. Yeah, really great plush. I have reviewed the Knuckles and Sonic already, so I'll probably end up doing a review on this guy soon as well. But the thing is, I don't really want to get him out of the wrapping because it's got like the original barcode there. Can't really see it clearly, but it's saying on there. So maybe in the future I might undo it. This is an awesome plush. This is from Tokyo Joypolis in Japan. This is the Sega prize that you could get at a time in the crane machines. The Christmas Santa Sonic, which is the silver white variant from the usual colour Christmas one. Normally red suit he's in. This is actually quite a nice plush. It's really a good touch. I don't think I've actually seen any Christmas Sonics except for the classic retro Sega Sonics that got the Santa stuff on. But this is probably the secondary Santa one. It's pretty good. Pretty cool. Very nice plush. Even the tag is pretty cool. Let's see if I can show you guys the tag. Pretty nice tag got there. You can see that. It says Joypolis written on there. Pretty cool. Pretty nice tag there. Okay. Continue with the comics. If any of you guys have any questions for me about my collection, then feel free to ask me anything. So we're just going to go through these comics as I chat to you guys. Have a look here. Look at that, is some fantastic artwork. Yo, how's it going? Thanks for joining the live stream. Hope you're keeping safe. If you have any questions for me, just let me know and I'll answer them the best I can. You can't get any more awesome than this. Pretty cool artwork. So yeah, I really do enjoy these Sonic the Hedgehog comics, especially the UK ones, because they're just fantastic. I have another Sonic comic here. This one is Shinobi is the artwork, which is pretty cool. This is quite an interesting artwork here. We have a Sonic. This is by Farron Rodriguez, another Sonic the comic artist from the UK. Really great artist. Really does the artwork justice there. It's really cool. Do apologise about the rubbish lighting, guys. It's pretty good interpretation of Sonic the Hedgehog. Pretty cool. And this is one of the early showings of Super Sonic. Pretty awesome. In the lava zone, I believe. Pretty awesome there. Great artwork. Got Dr. Eggman there, not looking so happy. It's pretty funny. It looks like Sonic has somewhat control over his powers and his anger in this issue, where he's sort of ignoring Tails. But normally in these issues, he's quite aggressive and he attacks everyone. No, these artworks are really cool, really great comics. Here we have an introduction to Amy Rose. A pretty good artwork in this one. Really nice artwork of Sonic there. I'll show you some good ones. Not a bad comic. This is a really cool issue of Sonic the Comic. This is where Dr. Eggman becomes Dr. Robotnik and he changes his appearance, which is pretty awesome. As you can see here, that's what he transforms to, Dr. Robotnik. Really good. Just got to sort this lighting out. I didn't even know. Hopefully that'll make a change. There we go. It's a little bit better. Yeah, that's much better. You can see the artwork a little bit better now. Let's see there. It's pretty good artwork. Yeah, as you can see there on the top left there, Amy Rose is a prisoner. I think Dr. Robotnik is trying to roboticize Amy. Pretty funny, really. Let's try this way. But no, this is really awesome artwork. I do really enjoy it. It's fantastic artwork. Can't get any better than STC. I mean, I do own a few Archie comics, the very old ones, which I do actually like, instead of the later date ones. But I grew up with these comics, these Sonic the comics, and I prefer these ones really. Okay, this one's a rather interesting issue. Have a freebie on this one. You can't really see the cover properly, but I'll try and show you guys there. You've got Dr. Robotnik there capturing Sonic and his friends. I believe this is a Easter issue, as you can see, with the egg and the bow, which is kind of funny. And you've got some Streets of Rage there on the back. This is really cool artwork. Really nice artwork. Let's try and show you some good ones. In the quite a lot of the early issues, you do have a lot of different Sega Mega Drive games being advertised here. You've got Sega Champions here. And This is actually a really awesome story. This is Sonic versus Metal Sonic, which is really cool. It's called the Sonic Terminator Part One, and it is a really fantastic story in this one. I'll just share a little bit. As you can see, we have Dr. Robotnik planning to, well, fight a clone copy of Sonic, their robotic version of Sonic, and just testing out the capabilities of his new invention. And yeah. Okay, so let's see if we can get it. So maybe in the next issue we'll see Metal Sonic. As you can see here, we got the front cover of STC. This is advertising Streets of Rage this time, which is one of my favourite retro games. So yeah, this is part 2 of the Sonic Terminator. So hopefully we get to see a bit of Metal Sonic. So you just see Sonic fighting off a couple of villains, basic villains, you know, a couple of pirates and whatnot. And yeah, as you can see here, you have the introduction of Metal Sonic, or Mecha Sonic, whatever you want to call him. But this is actually the Metal Sonic original one design. And yeah, next issue is going to be awesome to see these two fight. Probably one of my most favourite stories in the old Sonic comics, with Metal Sonic and everything. We have another story here. This is a much older story, so let me just show you this one, guys, before we move on. As you can see, this art style is a lot more older. But you can see, I mean, look how old Eggman looks and strange. He definitely looks very, very. Let me just give you a closer look if I can. Quite unique design. But no, still an awesome story. You've got the Chaos Emeralds there. See them? Pretty cool. But no, let's go to the next issue quickly, and then after this issue, I'll show you some of my Sonic bits here. Welcome, guys, whoever's just recently joined. If you have any questions for me about my Sonic items collection in the back, you're welcome to ask me any questions. I don't mind sharing certain pieces that you might be interested in. This is issue number 26. This is like a Miracle Planet here. And this is where the Sonic and Metal Sonic begin to fight. As you can see, classic Sonic CD sort of storyline. You've got Amy, she's captured by Dr. Eggman and Metal Sonic. And yeah, Sonic has to go and rescue Amy on Miracle Planet, which is pretty awesome. Agent Lucky, hey, how are you? Hope you're staying safe. Yeah, I'm doing great, Agent Lucky. Thanks for asking. I hope you're staying safe as well. I'm mostly indoors these days. I've been off work, but I'm definitely safe and only going out for bare essentials. But I'm keeping up well, thank you. Thank you for asking. I appreciate that. And we have really awesome artwork here of Metal Sonic and Sonic fighting each other. Really cool. Just give you a close up on that, guy, so you can see the action a bit better. Really cool. Probably one of my most favourite issues here. Back a little bit, that's it. As you can see, Sonic barely survives his attack from Metal Sonic, and he is quite hurt on the right hand corner there where Amy is. Okay, so what we'll do now is I'm going to show you a couple bits of my collection. If you guys are familiar with these plushies, these are the latest Sonic the Hedgehog movie plushies from Germany or Russia. It's the only place you can get them at the time. Or you can spend an expensive amount on eBay, which is really, really bad. It's like $70, $80 maybe for these things, which I think is really, really overpriced. But yeah, these are pretty good. I do like them, they're okay. I got them for a cheap price from a good friend, I'd say. We recently met about a month ago, I think. And she gave me a good deal on these, and yeah, got a great deal. I have the other one here. Yeah. This is the other version of the PCO Sonic Plush. This is the get the lighting sorted out properly so I can show you guys properly. Oh yeah, this is the got both one unfolded and one folded. So yeah, the only difference is that Oh yeah, you got these two guys, are not bad. Got a very retro old UK Sonic plush here with the old suction cups. Pretty cool plush. It's fully tagged, so it's quite a nice plush. It's come out during the 90s, I think 1992 or 1993, I believe. But he's in great condition. It's pretty cool plush. I have done a review on him already. It's pretty good. Very nice plush. Nice. Let's see a bit better now. Oh yeah, that's an awesome plush. Whoever's watching, if you've got any Pacific Island you want me to take out and show you, I ain't got a problem with that. Just let me know. No problem about that. Show this. This is a rather interesting plush. I've still got him in the bag. He is a Sacred Prize plush. Very basic plush. That is rather nice. I think he was a recent release. I think it was this year or last year. But I am kind of tempted to get him out of the package, and I think I will eventually because I want to review him properly. I mean, all my plushes are in here. They're going to keep safe. There isn't going to get any dust to them, so I might get him out of the bag sooner or later. He's exactly a rather really rare plush, but I do like it. Tag is pretty cool. Sonic there. So, love the 90s Sonic. That's the one with the 3 back spikes. Yeah, I mean, Sonic's, you know, he's always changing his appearance. But yeah, originally he had like two or three quills at the back. But I mean, normally he's supposed to have like 2, but he's had 3 at one point. So yeah, I think that's the design there. So yeah, look, for example, yeah, this is the one at the back here. He's got 3 quills rather than 2. So he's got the towel and the 3 quills. This is the very old design of Sonic, which is okay. I mean, it's a Hedgehog. He has loads of quills anyway, so it's more accurate in my opinion, rather than the 2 quills there, which is kind of cool. Yeah, it's not a bad plush. Okay, so let's continue with the comics. If anyone wants to ask me anything else, let me know. Hey man, how... Oh, Sonic and the Bean Show. How's it going, buddy? Nice seeing you. It's been a long time. How are you doing so far? Finally got a chance to catch your stream. Yeah, this is like my maybe 6th or 7th one, something like that. Yeah, I've done about 5 or 6. I'm just trying something new out. I just want to interact with the fans a bit more. You know, just have a chat, chill out behind, you know, in front of the collection here. Show the fans and Sonic fans all the Sonic stuff that I've got, and we just share opinions. That's what it's all about, right? Just chilling with everyone, chatting, sharing opinions. It's all good. Let's carry on with the old Sonic comic. So this is issue number 27, and this is the first birthday that STC was announced on here. So that's really cool. Very first birthday. So it says there's Sonic's. It's STC's first birthday, strike 1. You've got an awesome picture of Sonic there. As you can see, you've got this is actually part 4 of the Sonic and Terminator. So the fight does continue. Let's have a look at some more awesome battle scenes of Sonic and Metal Sonic going at it. It's pretty cool. Really awesome. I do like the artwork here, especially this little bit here. It's pretty cool. Metal Sonic firing a blast from his stomach at Sonic and obliterating Amy. And I do love the artwork here, guys. It's really fantastic. Really good artwork there. As you can see, Metal Sonic actually shoots lightning out of his hand, so that's pretty cool. It's a really nice technique. You guys can see that, sort of. There you go. It's pretty cool. And you've got Metal Sonic here getting battered by Sonic there. Really cool. And, this is Sonic's. This is the Sonic in the past, and then Sonic in the future, I believe, or something like that, or the present. And now you've got two Sonics trying to fight Metal Sonic, which is pretty cool. But yeah, not a bad little comic series. Okay, so we have a really interesting front cover of Sonic the Comic here. If you was like trying to look for these, you wouldn't even think this is a Sonic comic because like it's just got this on the front, so it's kind of awkward. But yeah, we continue through the Metal Sonic Team Sonic Terminator series. You can see there, Metal Sonic is looking awesome. You've got the two Sonics trying to provide a plan how to defeat him. Really awesome. Really good stuff. Got Sonic attacking Metal Sonic there, pretty cool. Let's see if that works. See if you guys can see that a bit better. That pretty good artwork, right? Loads and loads of action. This one's actually got a poster of Tails in it. It's actually attached inside, but I'm not going to pull it out because I've already got a copy of this one already out. So okay, so let's spice things up a little bit here. So we're just sharing comics. What should we get out of my collection and show you guys? Show you this item. Not everybody's favourite, but I think it's pretty cool. No, we've got a question there from Agent Lucky. What would you recommend? What would you recommend the comic? I always wondered which issue would be the best to start from. Are you just turn this down a little? Are you referring to the Archie series or the UK comics? Because obviously, I mean, just start from the bottom, I guess. Start from issue 1 if you can. I mean, there's a lot of issues. It's like 200 plus issues. So it's really entirely up to you. I mean, if you want to start from issue 1 and that's cool, then you can start from whatever issue. You've got to do a bit of research to find out which stories interest you the most. But if you're just a Sonic fan, I recommend start from the beginning and go all the way to the end. That's my opinion. They're on eBay anyway, on UK eBay. So they're not entirely, maybe some issues are hard to get hold of, but not all the issues. So if you could just buy a couple and then maybe work your collection up, it ain't impossible. And they're not that too expensive. Just go look for the right seller. So yeah, just go on eBay. If you're from the US, I'm sure just go on the UK. If you go on the settings and just put UK only, you'll see all the comics there. I'm sure one of the sellers will ship to the US or where the country you're from. But yeah, definitely recommend them. I can't recommend them enough. Don't get me wrong, the Archie comics are cool as well, especially the early ones. But I just prefer Sonic the Comic in the UK version. It's just much better. It's got more variation. It's just, I love the artwork better. Okay, let's get Amy here now so you guys can see her properly. So this is the latest release of the first 4 figures Boom 8 figure series. And I think the latest release was Super Sonic and Amy. And I think they're an absolutely fantastic addition to the series. I'll just show you properly without the lighting being rubbish. They're really good, awesome figurines, guys. I mean, this is classic Amy here, so if I can just get you a closer look of her. She is really nice. I do like the quality. There's actually no paint scuffing anywhere. They've got her facial expression dead on. And yeah, it's just a basic figure. And actually, they're not too expensive. I mean, I know First for Figures do manufacture in the US as well. So whoever lives in the US, you can get these quite easily. So yeah, pretty cool. The boxes are like up there somewhere, so I'm going to leave them. But the boxes are pretty colourful as well. But yeah, this is a really cool Amy figurine plush. I think it's the only thing I've got of Amy Rose, to be honest with you. But yeah, apart from that, really cool. Put her back. Okay, so what else should we show you guys? This is a pretty cool item. I've shown this before, but for all you guys who haven't seen it before, it's good to show you guys who haven't seen it. This is a UK sweet. This is the candy sticks, blue candy sticks from the 90s. I managed to get this off of eBay for an okay price. It's a sealed pack of 4 that says on the front, and you've got Sonic there and a spin dash there. And will do. Yeah, good. I wish you luck, Agent Lucky. I mean, they're great comics. We'll be showing you another one in a second as we go through these items. I do like to promote Sonic the Comic, even though it's not publishing anymore, which is a huge shame. I admire and respect everything they've accomplished during the time they were publishing. And I grew up with this comic and I used to buy them fortnightly. So I definitely can't recommend them enough. They're fantastic comics. They've got so many different stories. It's just unlimited potential for them things. They're just so entertaining. Oh yeah, and this is actually from the Sonic 3 era. So it's promoting Sonic Hedgehog 3 on the Mega Drive, or if you live in the US, Sega Genesis. And I think it's pretty cool. It's by a UK company, sweet company called Barrett's. Very cool little Sonic memorabilia piece. So yeah, pretty interesting piece. Okay, so we'll leave the merchandise for now and we'll carry on. Got here, guys. We have Tails being the main attraction this time on the Sonic comic cover. Pretty cool. This is the thing, and the thing is with these comics, the art style is always different, nearly enough in every comic, so you get something different each time. Mr. James, how you doing, buddy? Thanks for joining. And so this is pretty good artwork here of the old classic Sonic. And this is based off the ancient ruins zone in Sonic the Hedgehog 2, which is pretty cool. And you can see there Sonic battling a giant statue of some sort, or an ancient statue. Doesn't seem to be having much trouble, but quite funny, interesting story. Okay, so I think that's it for this comic. Obviously, you've got the Tao story in here as well, since he's on the front cover, but yeah, it's okay. It's just a side story. Yep, Sonic Adventure 2 music, indeed. Good classic game to play. Eggman's theme just finished. I don't know what else is going to play next on random. We have another Streets of Rage front cover. And this one is a very old art style of Sonic the Hedgehog here. It's pretty cool. Not bad, interesting. You've got Amy Rose in there, and you've got Tails and Sonic saving some random character. I have no idea who it is. Got Robotnik's foot soldiers there. Pretty cool. Speaking of Amy Rose, we've got a theme tune now from SA2. Oh yeah. Interesting. This is an interesting storyline. It's not the most famous storyline. But this is one of the exclusive villains from the STC comic. It's called Metamorph, which is a creature that can morph into different shapes, people, and whatnot. So basically, like a shapeshifter, if you will. Okay, we have a very weird looking like Slimer character from Mutant League, apparently. I never played this game before or show. I've got no idea what it is. Yeah, apparently there's a new Sonic there, or Hedgehog or something. That's fighting crime. The story is actually called The Pretender, so I'm assuming this guy is probably Metamorph or something, but as you can see here in the sketches, he's actually showing Sonic up quite a lot, or even actually rivaling him in speed, which is kind of cool. So, just having a little competition there. But as you can see, in the end, guys, Sonic wins, and the other Hedgehog is out of breath down the bottom here. It's kind of cool. And there, I was correct. It is actually the villain, Metamorph, who transforms back into his original form and beats the living crap out of Sonic, as you can see there. Awesome. The comic style gives a unique personality. Yeah, very true. It really does. And like I said, every comic is different art style by different artists. And it just gives that variation of different variety of, just something different every time you play it. And read them. Pretty cool, unique Sonic comics. And like I say, I will warn you now, these comics are more grittier, they're more serious toned than the Archie ones or the IDW ones these days. So these are more old fashioned Sonic comics, and they base them a lot more on the games, for say, and the shows and whatnot. This is a nice one here. This is issue 32. This is pretty cool. A very old fashioned Sonic one here. Um, very interesting artwork. This is very old but very detailed artwork. I mean, just look at the amount of artwork in here that's going on. The amount of the background, everything. The villain and Sonic looks kind of cool as well. Very retro style. Looks like a Sonic Adventure 1-2 style here. Got some questions. I was trying to find the SA1 Sonic Plush, either the American or Japanese version, but it was just too damn expensive. They are selling me. Yeah, that's true. They're really hard to get hold of these days. I'm not being funny. Sonic Adventure 1, Sonic Adventure 2, they're really expensive. Them sort of plushies are really hard to get hold of. Not so much Sonic Adventure 1 plush line. There is a couple of plushes there that are really expensive and hard to get hold of. But normally the towels, and especially the Knuckles and even Sonic from time to time, do turn up on eBay. But the thing is, they are either overpriced or extremely damaged, so it's really pointless buying them because normally the vinyl around the bottom of the shoes are normally peeling, so it just ruins it. So, like $132, so I settled the 2006 Dry Polish Plus, which is pretty similar. Yeah, similar in some sense. They're okay. Dry Polish plushes are pretty nice. They're very basic, but they're quite nice. They've got a nice quality to them. Japanese plushes are normally quite good when it comes to quality, so that's why I normally go for them these days. Do I like the IDW comics? Yeah, I've got a few of the Sonic comics, but I've stopped collecting them now. I was collecting them religiously by going from issue to issue, but I sort of lost interest and stopped collecting them due to not only financial reasons, but just I didn't like the way they were going. I just thought they're okay. I like the style and everything, but it just didn't keep me interactive and engaged enough to carry on. And I was more concentrating on actually buying merchandise rather than comics anyway. Comics were more of a secondary thing for me. Um, yeah. What's this? Yeah, they're all kind of lame. Yeah, they're not bad. I mean, they're not my favourite comics. They're probably the least favourite, but they're okay. You know, that's just my opinion, and people may disagree, and that's completely fine. But okay, we've got some rather interesting artwork here. This is kind of out of character for Sonic the Hedgehog comics, and this is why I like it because it's just different. I mean, I have no idea what the hell these characters are. I mean, what is this lizard man and wizard? It's just weird. Very, you know, kind of funny. Anyway, moving on. Any questions? Got this awesome comic here. Another classic Sonic there. A couple of weird characters. Got some Amy Rose artwork here, just pretty nice. Pretty awesome. This is actually a good storyline, guys. If you're a fan of Knuckles, then you're in for a treat. The actual story title says "Enter Knuckles," so we're going to see Knuckles in this comic, which is pretty cool. As you can see, this is the Sonic the Hedgehog 2 artwork, I believe, because you can the Ancient Ruin Zone, very similar outline. If you play the games, you'll notice them and recognize them. But you've got Sonic there going through all the zones, different parts of the zone, going up and down, underground and whatnot. Tails helping him dodging all the arrows and everything. And this is very awesome. You can see here you've got the usual badniks, and on the right hand side, guess who it is? It's Knuckles with Dr. Eggman or Dr. Robotnik or whatever you want to call him. And as you can see, it's pretty funny. Knuckles twats him on the face, gives him a good smack there, and it's pretty much a sneak attack, and Sonic is out for the count. It's pretty funny. But yeah, I do like Knuckles. He's an awesome character. So right, let's go to some merchandise, and we'll go back to the comics. What else should I show you guys? I'll show you another old Plush here. This one is from the UK. This is from the obviously Sonic the Hedgehog 2 era. Good to see the Knuckles doesn't change. Yeah, still got a bad temper. Tough guy to the end. This is a very cool retro style UK plush from England. Very nice plush, fully tagged. Kind of hard to get these tags, to be honest with you. Even with the touch tag, normally get cut off. But this is a nice retro style Sonic Tales plush here. You've got a couple of variants actually, but you got one with like a sort of felt hairstyle rather than the actual plush hairstyle, but it's still a great hairstyle, to be honest with you. As you can see there, the cardboard tag is pretty cool. Get a closer look at that. Pretty cool. Shows you more information, a barcode and whatnot. Nothing that special. You got the Sega tag there. Pretty cool. Old-fashioned Sega tag. So yeah, really cool plush. You guys live in all the people there who's joined the stream live in the US. These are kind of hard to get hold of. As of a couple of plushes that I'm after that are in the US, like the Sonic X Japanese ones, they're kind of hard to get as well. Kind of a pain. We've got here, let's get some other stuff out. I'm actually really glad that Jakks Pacific is a really, really great toy company. I'm really glad that they made these plushies. They're really great. Really a big fan of these plushies. Really great. They bring out the classic characters of each of the characters and that. But the thing is, I'm worried about, and this is actually a little tip for you guys who collect. See these bits here on Knuckles' shoe, for example, the material. This is vinyl. Now, it could be a very sturdier type of vinyl compared to the old days of Sonic Adventure 1 and 2 and maybe Sonic X Japanese plush line, because their vinyl is extremely delicate and it just peels off their feet straight away. And if you guys have this plush, and eventually when it becomes rare and it gets later down the line, this will peel off. So be careful to not mess around with it too much, which I've already noticed. And Tails has the same issue as well. He has pretty much the whole foot vinyl as well, which is kind of weird, but yeah, more like an old-fashioned design. But other than that, I think these plushes are fantastic. They're great plushes. What else we got here? Yeah, let me show you this, guys. I've shown you Amy and Miles will show you Sonic, Super Sonic. This is the first of all figures Boom 8 Super Sonic. This is a rather awesome figurine. I loved it. As soon as it was released, I picked it up straight away. I love the super effect at the back there. Really a big fan of the first of all figures. They are great at making figurines and statues, which I have a couple of. It's a really nice piece. Really great. Okay, like I said, guys, if there's anything you want me to show you in my cabinets, just feel free to ask me. I will get it out for you and show you on the camera. Got some more questions here. When did you start collecting? Oh, well, I've been collecting for many, many years, since I was a young boy, maybe, I don't know, early teens, 10, like 16, 17 maybe, I don't know, something like that. But I've always been a fan of Sonic. I've always grown up with Sonic since I've grew up with all the games from Sonic the Hedgehog 1, even on the Game Gear and all the consoles. I had them all and I played all the games. And I think it started from that. I mean, that's where you start from. You start from games, you watch the shows, and then you get into the actual merchandise side of things. And yeah, you know, I'm like 34 this year, so I'm quite, so a lot of you guys, I'm probably quite old, you know, but I've been a fan my whole life of Sonic, and I've gone through a lot of phases during my life of liking different things, you know, like anime and just games and everything and different merchandise. But I'd say I think I started collecting when I was 17, and my first Sonic plush was actually a Impact Innovation small classic Sonic plush, the small one. I know you get a big one, but you get the small ones. And I bought that on eBay, and it cost me like £10. So I just started collecting from there, and it just grew. I managed to get a few plushes that are rare, and unfortunately, I sold a lot of my stuff off, and only kept a few pieces. And then, you know, I kept going back and forth, and then eventually, I was like, I think this was like 2 years ago. I decided, right, I really regret selling all my Sonic stuff. I was really pissed, and I was like, right, I want to start collecting again. This time, I'm not going to sell nothing. I want to keep it all, and I want to go big. So what I decided to do at the time, I had a really good job. It was a machine operator, which is like driving tractors and shovels and everything like that. Massive machinery, very dangerous job. And I was getting a good amount of money. So what I did with that money, I was wise with it and stuff, but I managed to get my first two expensive plushes, which was the Soap Shoe Sonic plush, which is hidden there between the what do you call it, the Sonic Underground plush and the Sonic the Fighters plush, which is in the middle there as well. They were one of my first really expensive purchases, and I do not regret it. They actually cost me £1,000 each, £1,000 each. Very expensive purchases, but what do you expect? They're like the holy grails of Sonic plushes, right? They're like everyone wants them. So that was my first choice, and I was actually quite lucky to actually go and find them. I mean, I got the Soap Shoe Sonic I actually bought from a private seller, and the Sonic the Hedgehog Fighters Supersonic I got from eBay, which was listed as $2,000, but I managed to get him down half price, which I don't know how I did it, but I did, and yeah, it happened, so it's fine. It is what it is. So yeah, we've got any questions here? And he played Nintendo Wi-Fi. Sonic collector. Oh, my Sonic figure is very nice. Yeah, they're pretty cool. I do like a few of them there. Oh, let's continue with the comics. If you guys have got any questions at all, who is in my chat in our live stream, we all can ask questions and just have fun. Any pieces of merch you want me to bring out, I'll bring it out and show you guys. No problem. Although probably, yeah. So this is, I wasn't a big fan of this. I don't know if this is a UK exclusive or not, I'm not sure. But there's a little show called Decap Attack, which is I ain't really got a clue about. So this is on the first front cover here. And this is awesome. It's obviously the continuation of Sonic versus Knuckles. And this is when Knuckles doesn't know anything about Sonic. He just thinks he's trying to steal his emerald and whatnot. You know, Knuckles is kind of easy to fool. So you have pretty funny actually. You have Robotnik and Sonic there exchanging conversation of arguments and just saying that you're a liar. Pretty funny. And then obviously Knuckles has a short temper and Sonic is trying to talk to him. As you can see there, Knuckles is having none of it. And he just keeps throwing punches at Sonic. And then, yeah, there's some nice little fight scenes here, isn't there, guys? There's some good artwork here. This is why I like SDC. It's just fantastic artwork. What's that? There's an anime lady carrying Sonic on the left. Yeah, you want me to show that to you? That is a collaboration with a Japanese anime and Hedgehog. So I can't really show you properly because it's a lot of stuff in the way here, but I can bring the figure out, but the box is behind. So I think this is, what is it? This is from the character from School Idol, I believe. I don't watch the show, so I have no idea anything about the character itself. But obviously, the collaboration attracted me since it has Sonic involved, and the box is just over there. It's pretty cool behind the 15th anniversary statue. But this was managed to get this on a Japanese site a long time ago. It's a pretty cool piece. Get a closer look for you guys to see. Very interesting. Is actually, if you look closely, whoever's actually been to Japan, you'll notice that this girl, this character called Rin, she has, she actually, the girls or the ladies or gentlemen who work for the Sega arcades in Tokyo, Japan, they, this is the uniform they would wear in the arcades when they go around. So, you know, they'd have the little Sega rucksack bags here, and they'd wear like I don't know if you can see it here, but you can see the Sega logo somewhat there. It's kind of hard to see. I'm going to show you guys, kind of awkward. To apologize. But yeah, this is the collaboration they had at the time. And this is, I believe, this might be Sonic, or it could be a Sonic plush. I'm not entirely sure. But this figure itself was a Sega prize. So you could win this out of the Crane UFO machines. So yeah, it's a pretty cool figure if you ask me. Very different. and it's actually quite hard to get hold of. But the details are there, pretty good. Do like the characters' faces and whatnot. I reckon it looks like Sonic because I don't think the plush would be able to hold its arm out like that. So I believe that's actually the character. So yeah, very nice figurine indeed. Yeah. So that is a School Idol Rin and Sonic collaboration figure. Very awesome. Let's quickly continue with this issue where we left that from. Where was it? Okay, so see there, Sonic and Knuckles face to face, and I think eventually they discover that Eggman's lying. You know, so they sort of what's that? Are you married? No, but I'm engaged. So yeah, I think I've seen a couple plush like that on Yahoo Japan auction. Yeah, there's a few of them floating around. They're not. If you guys know how to use Yahoo Japan auction site, then you can get stuff a little bit cheaper, but it, you know, it's the fees and the custom fees. It just makes it. I don't know. It's kind of hard. It's kind of hard to determine, but normally you can get things for quite a relatively good price. As you can see, guys, you got Eggman there. He's getting captured by Tails by the looks of it from the tornado, as they call it. That's a pretty funny picture there of Robotnik being captured. Pretty funny. Okay, so that's the end of that issue. We have a pretty interesting issue here with Robotnik behind bars. Pretty funny. As you can see, this artwork is one of my favourite artists. This is by the artist Richard Elson, and he does things a lot more serious, a lot more grittier than the other artists. So this is a lot more darker tone to it. But it's really cool. Really good artwork. As you can see, Knuckles looks a little bit different on this one because it's done by a different artist. It's really cool. Highly recommend getting these comics. I can't recommend them enough. They're awesome. And the interaction between the characters as well is kind of special. It's really funny the way they say things, and they just insult each other and just sort of this kind of very sharp tone. I mean, even Sonic belittles Tails quite a lot in this series, which is kind of, you know, it's a different way of looking at how Sonic would react and behave. It's kind of their version of Sonic. Whereas in some of the cartoons and things like that, Sonic is always nice and supportive. But yeah. Let's see here. We've got some nice artwork here of Sonic and that fine. Oh yeah, so what else we've got here? This is quite cool. Let me show you this item here. This is a really rare Hedgehog, as they call it here, Eau de Toilette, a Sonic perfume, or for the unisex, it'll be for a girl or a boy. So that cartoons, are you married? Let's see there. This is a very nice piece, and this is actually sealed as well. And the bottle is just over there, the back of the box. Pretty cool. It's covered in loads of stuff. So this item's from Spain. You could get this in Spain during the 90s. And this is actually glass. This is not plastic, this is glass. But the head, it can come off. There you go. And as you can see, guys, it is sealed. So you've got the cellophane still around it. It hasn't been used once. So, yeah, pretty unique item. Very unique item. I love the design as well. It's like basically Sonic the Bottle. Kind of funny. Pretty nice item. What Agent Lucky? Oh, bye, Agent Lucky. Thanks for joining. Yeah, Bryn. As I said, I'm not very familiar with the character because I don't watch the series or the anime and whatnot. So I'm not very familiar with the character's background and whatnot, so I do apologise about that if I've insulted anyone or upset anyone. This is a rather awesome figure. I've shown this in my live stream before, but you can't help but admire the awesome piece. I've done a review on this recently, and this is a really nice piece. See if we can get the... Yeah, this is a really nice piece of Sonic merch. This came from Sega World Sydney in Australia, and this is a really cool piece. This is actually a bendy figure, but because of the size and everything, you can't actually bend it. The only thing you can bend is Dr. Eggman's arm. That's about it. You can't bend anything else. And it's pretty much the same with Sonic as well, but because this is so old, you know, this came out in 1997 when the Sega Park was here. So thank you for the help as well. I don't know if it's the name of the enemy. No worries. Cheers, guys. And yeah, because it's such an old figure, I mean, I wouldn't want to play around with it too much anyway in case it breaks, so I really don't want to do that. And these figures are extremely rare to get hold of. You won't ever see this on eBay, and if you do, grab one because they're extremely rare, and they go for stupid money as well. So good luck with that, guys. Okay, so what else should we have a look at? Yeah. I'm sure you guys have seen the old 25th anniversary plushes. I showed you Eggman earlier. This is Sonic. This was a recent purchase. It's a pretty good plush. I do love. I did a review on it as well on the channel. This is a really, really nice detailed plush. Probably one of my favourite classic Sonic plushes. Not based on the what it was. It's from Tomy as well. It's a really good company for Sonic plushes. And the stitch work and everything is just fantastic. I love the way it shines as well. It's not because the light shine it, but it actually has got shiny material, which is kind of cool. You see, guys, it's quite shiny. Do you have rear source figures? Unfortunately, I don't. I would like to own a Sonic one at some point, but they always go for stupid money, so I don't bother with them. I'm always gonna. I'll only buy a Sonic item because I've been collecting for so many years. Because I've been collecting for so many years, I know which is overpriced and which isn't. So I, you know, I always make sure I pay the right price. If there's something I really want, I will pay maybe a bit more. But normally, I don't bother paying something stupid. This is a nice little piece of Sonic merch here. This is from Sega World Australia, from Sydney. This is a nice little cartoony sort of Sonic style plush. I did a video on him recently, actually. To clean him, so I actually managed to get a lot of rubbish out of him. There was a massive brand stain here. I managed to get out of it, so that's pretty cool. As well, all the Sega World Sydney range is really expensive and rare. So yeah. You heard of Amiibo? Yeah, of course I have. I know about Amiibo. Yeah, I may be an old guy, but I know about things like that at least. I've had a couple myself. I've had a Sonic one before and maybe a couple of Marios a long time ago, but I never really followed Amiibo, to be honest with you. I know you can use them on certain games and everything, but I don't really do that sort of thing. What's that? I have Sonic, Knuckles, and Amy, but Gamma is pretty rare. Oh, that's cool. Is this from the Sonic Adventure 1 range? That's pretty cool. Amy is extremely rare. You're very lucky to have her. She is an awesome plush. I've never actually got the privilege to see it up in person, but I've seen it in videos and everything, and it is a fantastic plush. If there's a chance of owning that in the future, I won't hesitate. I'll try and get that as well. That is a great plush to own. Sonic is awesome. Knuckles is quite common, maybe uncommon at sometimes, depending on the condition. So yeah, pretty cool. Right, guys, I am going to show you one more comic, and then we are going to leave it as that. Yes, on this one here we have Tails as the main character, and this is the Power of the Chaos Emeralds arc with Sonic continuing to fight Knuckles. You can see there is a pretty cool. Loads of good battle scenes here. This is quite funny. Dr. Robotnik actually absorbs the power of the Chaos Emeralds and becomes Super Eggman or Super Robotnik. It's quite funny. and he's grown a lot bigger, so that's quite funny. Really awesome to see Eggman get a lot of power. And unfortunately, it's really hilarious because he gets beaten really, really quickly. As you can see here, he just gets beaten up so quickly, it's unreal. And Knuckles uses the Grey Emerald to defeat him. Oh yeah. Alright guys, that is it for the video. Thank you so much for who've attended. I really appreciate all your support. Stay tuned for more reviews, guys. And yeah, you all stay safe and take care.